Alright, this is our first time with the first time striving on the Brothers First account on YouTube.
Somebody might want it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Step back, let me get some room. Congrats every time I'm through. Okay, on the countertop, don't look so shocked, it's nothing new. Okay, death comes in threes, wins come in twos, cash comes in ones. Throw it up, celebrate some news.
All right. Hey, we got some work to do, but we're gonna take a small break real quick. We're just working right now.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age.
Come on now. Trying to get a quick game in. Here we go.
Somebody gon' want revenge. Somebody might win it now. Throw the ball with the right hand, catch with the left, touchdown. Touchdown, 8th floor, come down, hotel, lobby. Receptionist, what now? 11 a.m., check out, might give her one foul, just to tell her it's one now. How come? I need rest, no recess on my schedule. Mama used to serve vegetables, now half the meals got tentacles. Half the ever seen a reservation and half my money goes straight to taxes. But I don't trip about it, that's what happens when you got treated.
There we go.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway.
Okay.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Okay.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Running with Howard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Javon Hargrave there on the stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz.
Come on, man.
And
you can't keep that.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
I'm digging this.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Wentz going to go on 4th down.
Come on.
That's going to be knocked away
That was all
and
out,
incomplete. It was Mika Fitzpatrick that time to break that one
up. And I like how y'all didn't go for...
that could be a major momentum swing early.
Because the defense stopped them.
That's how I play ball.
How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance. And guess what? You turn it back on them and give the ball to your own offense. I agree with you. It can change momentum in a big way. Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd and inches, Roethlisberger. He's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
Unfortunately,
From midfield now, here's Roethlisberger. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring it up 4th. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
He needed a yard. He didn't get anything. And the Eagles defense able to hold. They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he'll take this one across the 45.
We had 1 yard to get down.
Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Come on, man.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Come on.
And he knocks the ball
what you doing
away.
now?
It falls incomplete.
What y'all doing, man?
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
I like that.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time.
Come on.
40, 82, 40.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz.
Come on, man.
Sanders. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Definitely.
4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
What's this?
On play action, Wentz.
Come on.
It's caught by Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I got to start playing old. I'm playing old.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Come on.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter gone.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Losing the ball right there.
On the toss play, Howard. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards.
3rd and goal.
And it's 3rd down now. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. Wentz now to throw.
Good.
And he can't get rid of it. He's
now
taken
what are
down. Terrell Edmonds comes
4th and goal.
in from
You on the
safety
20.
for the sack.
That's quite a stand there defensively. A huge sack on 3rd down. And that's going to force them into a field goal attempt.
Come on, son.
They converted once earlier on this opening drive, and now comes a big test. 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Wentz.
Give me that.
And my goodness, this is incomplete.
Now,
they can't hook
that's playing ball.
4th down pass attempt.
Now, that's playing ball, bro.
Defense able to come up with a stop.
Now, man, they had us on some garbage a minute ago.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series.
Get over.
And because they did so,
yes, sir.
That allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Let's try one more time.
Yeah, loosen up things a little bit more. Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Now it's Roethlisberger. Screen pass to Connor. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them.
Oh, man, like, it's only 32. I'm sorry, man. I have got to do my game. And my game is what? Smash, man.
The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down.
Just like that.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. They're able to convert with
you know
a
what time it is
4.
now. Time to play
Love
action.
to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up 1st downs, that big guy,
Action,
always a nice luxury to have, isn't it?
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. And he whips that one incomplete there. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Gotta go to my go-to,
Here's
man.
2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
I like the defense y'all in. If I could just get y'all to move in the wrong
On
direction,
2nd down,
open up a
Connor
little
looking
bit.
for space.
Man, you in the way, dude.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Man, we ain't making it easy.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Right there.
All right, son.
Dead, baby.
That don't help that I'm doing all of this other stuff.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half, one that's featured looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Johnson was the intended receiver. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense, and we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They go counter with Howard. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Yes, sir.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a
Starting
physical group, and we just saw it there in that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to hold it in.
The offense ain't going to show up, man. The defense got to do it. So that's what we're doing right now.
So on comes the Eagle kicker, Jake Elliott, on 4th down. From the left hash, this from 39.
I mean, I respect it. That means you're respecting the defense. I'm cool with that. Oh, that looks awesome.
Elliott puts this one through. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead.
Okay, man.
They got the interception, but very little movement after.
Good job,
that forces him to settle for 3. It does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Reaction with a glance. 52 seconds left, man. Come on, we got some decent position. We're in a field position. We're on the 40-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Here's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. 2nd and 10, it's Roethlisberger once more. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receiver's eyes when he's throwing the ball.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete.
You know what? I know how you play. Anybody put a hand on you, you dropping it.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guy.
What you gonna do?
But if they don't know the art of positioning,
you don't do well with any
sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Always been
throwing again on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Let's do the same play to go the other way. Come on, man.
A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Yes, sir. I have to go to my tight end, man. Like,
as the first half is winding down, and the Steelers have taken the lead.
Oh, my God. I missed it.
No
trash. 18 seconds left. I'm all right, man.
As this remains a 6-3 score.
Keep messing up in this field goal. But that was clutch.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
I want to do something, you know. Oh, yeah, let's do this, son.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken.
Cool with that.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Wentz now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a 1st down. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining.
Man. Go ahead.
So they can run out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
Good job, man. You can tie it. I mean, I ain't mad at you. That's a good call. Good call.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first
I know that's the defense.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2.
Go, go.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Where's 94? Let's try 94, man.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On second and very short, Roethlisberger.
Dang,
The heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
I saw him.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And he'll wind up losing 5 yards or so on the return, but no matter, they've got the football back.
Interception.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams
Come
on,
dude!
in the good old days.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
I'm doing too much.
Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Man, I got to do better than this.
Now a play fake. Wentz. He'll buy some time right. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 17 yards and a first down for Philly. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They fake the give. Now Wentz. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
Come on.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game.
Come on. Good job, yo. Get a hand in there.
This is the target incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Short. Oh, good job. Good job.
Good. A long-range effort denied 3 points at the very end. Okay. All things considered, a pretty good kick. Just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
We scored a touchdown.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck. And unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
Let's try it again, man.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, a run with counter.
Man, dude.
Tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's got the first down yardage.
Okay, man, I'll walk this joint down. Now, you know what this is really setting up right now? It'll be some beautiful play action. Come on, man, get open.
Now a play fake here.
Oh, you wild.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
Play action.
Down to the 29-yard line.
Play action.
It's
now,
a Pittsburgh first
nice?
down, a gain of 13.
It'd be nice to be
and the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
You ain't gonna go too far now. One of them gonna get open. You gotta be mindful. He gonna have to
on first down, it's Roethlisberger. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted.
Do it too late.
Instead, 2nd down.
Dang it.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. That'll be taken in there by James Washington.
Digging that.
And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective.
Hey, man, last time I threw it too late. You try to get it to you a little early this time. I know you waiting. I know you looking, but I've been throwing.
From the red zone now, here's Roethlisberger.
Come on, dude. I'm glad you dropped it. But come on,
It would
yo.
have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
Let me try one more time. No, I'm not doing the screen.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Come on!
Pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
You know what? I don't do this normally. But I'm gonna kick a field goal. 35 yards? I'm gonna 18 yards. Okay. I don't normally do this, but I don't want to lose, man.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash.
Come on, baby.
Boswell's kick is good.
Hey,
and they take
I don't
the lead
normally
here
kick
as
it.
it's
I
now
apologize
9-6.
You don't do that,
So the
man.
drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks,
I had to walk away
no
with
one
something
says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
I know one thing. I am digging this cover 2 man over here. Woo, you have been
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
You can win.
They go with Howard to begin the drive.
Man, did you see that, son? That's some real linebacker right there, son.
Continues. And welcome back. We are in the city of
last quarter, baby.
Philadelphia. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Be humble and patient like me. You can't be throwing these bombs.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They go with Howard again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders.
Okay.
Philadelphia picking up the first out of gain of 15.
I know most of the time, the ball's in the air,
I can change it.
wide receiver, tight end, but running backs can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Wentz on the draw leaves it for Sanders. And there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Who you got?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wentz. Oh, he got possession on it, and he pulls it in.
You would have had him.
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Wentz going to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Good job.
They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Man, I got to change my man. I have not got 1 interception. This is 4th down.
Incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it'll bring up third down.
Hey, I like that. He was definitely in position that time.
Watch QB draw. Watch QB. 198. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Man, I got you.
Again, they'll throw with Wentz. He'll hit Jackson, complete.
Good job.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the
4th down and 2.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Like the very same play.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Good play.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Serious drive.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that. They weren't happy with that field goal. And he's going to be driven down. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
3rd and 14.
You're right, man. There it is. All right.
So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Good interception.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, we'll likely put an end to this thing. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Bud Dupree gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To throw is Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. Throw complete there. Rodgers. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Richard Rodgers, 36 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 8. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? That's caught inside the 20. And now off to the races, down the right side.
Let me get that one.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. James Washington, 69 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Now it's Roethlisberger. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them. Partner, they took a knee to finish this one off. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the fourth quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it. Wentz going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Yeah, good game.
Well, we saw a close game that kept us on the edge of our seats down to that final whistle. And right before that final whistle, defense with one last exclamation mark there getting the sack in.